Race number 6 on the programme here. Very open-looking contest, Class 4 over the 1400 metres with 13 horses heading to posts. The field headed by Great Treasure, the 10-year-old, who ran well first up to finish 4th to Land Power. Turquoise Alpha coming out of the Viva Hunter race last time. He finished 6th. Shining Red, his first start in open company. One run in a Griffin race last year when he finished 3rd behind California Spangle. Got Light of Wanshi returning. Nimble Nimbus gets barrier 1 as opposed to his barrier 10 for his first up run this campaign. Breeze of Spring returns. He won his final start last season over course and distance and down to Wa May Luck. His second start, he beat one horse home though, returning this season. And Voyage Star, who was runner-up in that Viva Hunter race, so might get a bit of a form boost from race number 5. What are we looking at as far as speed is concerned though, Mark?
Well, we know Great Treasure will go back, Andrew, and he's last on the rail. Good to slow the tempo. Voyage Star was well back last time, and in the end, Viva Hunter charged by him late in the race. Turquoise Alpha, nice and handy. Passing Fashion, Shining Red. Now the 3 that are 3 wide, Wa May Luck, Good Beauty and Legion of Merit. Breeze of Spring back in the field, and his start was pretty poor. It was wayward more than anything in a recent trial up at Chongfa.
Okay, all right. Well, let's start off with the 10-year-old carrying top weight here as well, Paul, in Great Treasure, but he's a 6-time course and distance winner.
He is, the old boy, but and he's come up favourite in a really open race, as we said. But look, you know what you get with him. He gets back and he hits the line strongly. You'd be doing the same.
Got them both in. Or a trial. Well, just thought he was fair first up. The blinkers have been replaced by the pacifiers with the cows. Antoine Hemlin goes on. Doesn't race all that well second up, but they're both going to get back. They're both going to make ground. It's such an even race. At least they'll be finishing the right way, the pair of them.
And Orr was actually favourite for that race as well, so it'll be interesting to see how the market guides us this time round. So now we can have a look at Voyage Star. This is the Viva Hunter race. Just keep an eye on Turquoise Alpha because he gets half stuck here behind Touch Faith. When he gets out eventually, he stays on okay. He's up in trip here, Mark.
Didn't have either of them in, but they weren't too far outside of the top 4. Now, Voyage Star was well backed. He came into 3.2. He was actually backed into favouritism in this race, and he was given every chance by Alexi Bedell, or rather Karras. Alexi rides him this week. Viva Hunter looks smart, Paul. As Andrew said, we see him in the race prior. Turquoise Alpha might get a nice run outside the leader if they go slow. Yeah,
I've got Voyage Star in. I think he can lead this race. It does look like a natural leader, and he has gone well from the front in the past.
Yeah, Turquoise Alpha got barrier 13, so he's going to have to get out and get rolling, isn't he, to find a decent spot in the early stages. Last one we can look at here is Breeze of Spring. Won his final start last season. Paul, he's been up at Chongfa.
Yeah, so he's been up there, and he hasn't been with Casper for too long. Look, he's a hard horse for me to find. He's only won the 2 from the odd 20-odd starts. Barrier 5, he should get a nice run, but look, I can't catch him. I haven't got him in.
Got him in, but it's a race where you've got plenty in. The 2 that run 1-2 in this trial actually collided at the start with Mighty Tronic jumping from barrier 1, and Breeze of Spring was drawn barrier 2 and actually finished along the rail inside of him, but he'll get back and run on 2.
The market will show us here, Paul, that it's a very open contest. What are your thoughts in the end?
Yeah, it's one of the trickiest races of the card, I thought, and I'm going to go with a horse called Light of Wanshi. Did win towards the back end of last season, and I just thought it was quite a progressive horse. Barrier number 2, should get a nice run and won't be too far away. So he's on top. Nimble Nimbus, now he steps up to 1400 metres. I think that's a good thing for him. Cross noseband on, and from barrier 1, he had a bit of a tough run last time. He won't get that this time. Or with that run under his belt and Voyage Star from the front. So 6, 7, 3, 13.
Like you're thinking around Light of Wanshi, Paul. He did fail last time, but it was a good to yielding track, so it shouldn't be like that tomorrow. They've been a rock hard. So 6 Light of Wanshi goes on top. Good barrier. Barrier number 2. Jockey in form, Matthew Chadwick. Breeze of Spring, Orr and Great Treasure. They're all going to get back. They're all going to run on, as is likely Light of Wanshi as well. So banking on a speed-dominated race here. 6, 10, 3 and 1.
We've all got Light of Wanshi on our numbers. I'll go Turquoise Alpha each way, though. Here, you'd want all of that $13 about him at the moment, though, really. Zach Purton definitely will probably take some of that money, despite drawing barrier number 13. So that's race number 6, Class 4 over the 1400 metres.